Now, from across the tri-state, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, hard as it is to believe, there is indeed life after Michaela Fecky. Defending Class 1A state volleyball champion Holy Trinity turned the page on the most successful era in school history and opened up a new season tonight. They did so most effectively against West Burlington, picking up right where they left off, and that means Madeline Orton is back, all-tournament team last year at state. Wow, can she swing it right there from the left side, playing outside hitter. Got some good play inside where Michaela Fecky used to be. That's Kennedy Atwater, and she had a couple of nice kills right here in game number one to help her team separate from West Burlington back-to-back, if you will. More Maddie Orton making her presence felt as she usually does. You know what? As long as Melissa Friesmeyer is coaching this team, it's always going to be good. Speaking of Steffensmeyers, here comes a Steffensmeyer in her own right. Miss Becca Steffensmeyer right there throwing down. Good stuff from her as well. Abby Boating serving up the ace as Holy Trinity wins in straight games tonight. 25-9, 25-14, 25-14, same as it ever was. Quincy Notre Dame, while we're on the parochial power tip, taking on Brussels tonight. Struggle in game number one. Q&D without the services. A big hitter, Riley Hummert. So right off the bat, Emily Kite picks up the slack, with a nice little tap in. Then it's Molly Penn doing her thing first at the net. And then from the back line, serving up an ace right here. Tightly contested game number one. The serving of Kendra Gengenbacher was the difference in this game. She had 3 aces on the night, 2 of them down the stretch to secure the deal on a 25-23 win as Q&D wins in straight sets over Brussels. Elsewhere on the volleyball docket tonight, Suns Classic, Illini West, too much for Camp Point Central. Beardstown wins in straight games over South Fulton, and the Lady Suns improved to 3-0 in the season, 2-0 in the tournament with a big-time win over Rushville Industry. Colby McClelland with 10 kills there. Back at the Suns Classic, Payson taking on West Hancock. West Hancock trying to make a splash in game number one. Amber Honer, finds the open floor and taps that in nicely, but it was all for naught. Payson Seymour about to erupt for a 25-9 victory in game number one. Starts with Josie Stanford. First, she's denied. She won't be denied long. The big sophomore with a big-time hit right there. She got plenty of help as well on this night. How about some Cameron Flessner doing her thing at the net as well? Powerful spikes for her. Again, she didn't get it in the first time. She'll tap it down nicely the second time. More from Miss Cameron Flessner right here. Good showing from her. Really good showing as well from Haley Hickerson, who you are about to see do a number of nice things for her squad in this one, as it would be Payson winning in straight games over West Hancock 25-9, 25-14. Also earlier in the day, Liberty and Western going at it. It was the Madeline Heyer show early on. The knuckleball from the back row kind of sets the tone for what would be a 25-12 win in game number one, and it just kept coming in this ball game. More from Madeline Heyer right here, throwing down the power moves. She had it all working tonight early on in this one. Madeline Heyer again off the wickets for the nice kill, and then serving up some acage type action as well, knocking that down as well. Blair Genenbacher as well, big in game number one, which Liberty won 25-12. They win game number two, 25-14 as well, as the Lady Eagles roll on. Softball tonight, Ellsbury gets a perfect game from the talented Miss Madison Ingram tonight, beating Ellsbury. Bowling Green wins that one 11-0. South Shelby, too much for Scotland County as Alex Fenton strikes out 10. Palmyra, a winner over Louisiana behind Grace Sanders. Clark County, too much for Monroe City. Jenna Bergman with another shutout. Knox County, a big-time no-hitter tonight out of Sidney Morrow. And Hannibal loses to Moberly 6-5 was your final there. Also, Centralia losing to Highland, Highland losing to Centralia. Dana Flanagan pitched a gem tonight. None of the runs she gave up were earned. Unfortunately, she still ends up on the losing end of the cause. Boys golf, Quincy Notre Dame back in action. Drew Eaton back after being treated for a sports hernia. His first match back, says he can't swing at all as hard as he would like. He was plenty good. Hold out for ace on hole number 6. Nearly aced hole number 9 here. 34 on the day, 2 under to get medalist honors. Apparently he was rusty with a near ace right there. He's pretty darn good. Reese Dreyer in action as well here on hole number 7 for the birdie putt. He finished second on the day with a 37 as well, as Q&D as a team. Very, very good with a 156 running away from the field. William Eversman with a 42 as well, as you see him save par here. Quincy Notre Dame beats out 4 other teams on the day, including Pittsfield, which got an inspired effort today from Lauren Hawley, but just not enough, as it would be Q&D getting the victory. Also on the docket tonight, some scores to pass along to you. Let's start off with the Gibson Woods Triangular. Quincy High School, your winner by a stroke over Monmouth. Cooper Larson out of Quincy High, your medalist. TJ Wensing, 1 stroke back with a 37 on the day. On the girls' side, the Central girls were victorious today. in a 3-team affair. Gabby Littig leading the way with a 46 for the Lady Panthers in this one. Also some soccer to pass along. Hannibal wins in overtime. Jack Bauman with a hat trick, including the game winner in extra time. Tennis, it was Palmyra getting knocked off by Kirksville 6-3. College action tonight. We've got a couple of scores to pass along to you. HLG in volleyball losing to Culver Stockton. Cameron Gold with 13 kills for the victorious Lady Wildcats. And in men's soccer tonight, it was Olivet Nazarene, 25th in the nation, beating up on Culver Stockton 5-0 your final. Finally, on the heels of their upset win this week over 4th-ranked Carrollton, Brown County Hornets are the only area team in Western Illinois to crack the top 10 this week, checking in 9th in Class 1A. Other news to pass along, though, Winchester West Central on the heels of that big win at Camp Point Central. Rushville Industry in 2A, Quincy Notre Dame in 4A, and Jacksonville in 5A were the only other Western Illinois teams to garner votes, but yet not crack the top 10. So there you have it. Very busy Tuesday night. Fun Tuesday night of sports. Coming up tomorrow, we take a look at Palmyra running back sensation Travis Harvey as he's broken out big time in the early season.
And if you happen to miss it at 6 o'clock, I want you to go on to KHQA.com. Pretty cool story ahead of the game of the week.
Cheryl Mack, mother to a quarterback at Mark Twain, superintendent to the Van Far, what are we?